John Salley on what the NBA players can learn from the WNBA. They're not just totally athletic. The WNBA's rise has become one of the biggest stories in modern sports. Its growing popularity was a gradual process, shaped over the years by player development and surging commercial appeal. Its ascension has been endorsed and supported by their NBA peers, both past and present, who have consistently gone out of their way to celebrate the game. One of those names is four-time NBA champion John Salley, who believes the WNBA is so captivating because, unlike their NBA counterparts, they still play a fundamental style of basketball. In women's sports, they play the game without the dunk in basketball. There are a couple of ladies who can dunk, and we see it. I was at the game with Lisa Leslie and dunked when the Sparks played. My daughter wanted me to go and get some food, and I was watching it on television, and I had floor seats, and I'm watching the TV as I'm waiting in line, and I see Lisa dunk, and I turn to her and she says, "Sorry, Daddy." She knew right away that I could have seen this in person, Sally said. But it was cool. The fact that I was able to bring my daughter to watch this game, that is such a huge thing that you're watching fundamentals. They're fundamentally sound. They're not just totally athletic. They still play a fundamental game. They still play a team game. And it's fast, and the ladies are dribbling and shooting the three, doing everything, he added. WNBA versus NBA. Professional sports have always revolved around their stars. They are the pillars on which leagues are built, allowing the sport to reach new heights. For the WNBA, this is exactly what we are witnessing today. A league experiencing unprecedented popularity and media coverage, thanks to its standout players. In contrast, the NBA continues to face criticism. It has lost its soul, the game has become too soft, everyone is shooting too many threes, and there's no more physicality. While there may be some truth to that sentiment, some of the game's evolution can be attributed to the general improvement of athletes across the league. Being a top-shelf athlete almost feels like a prerequisite to excel in the NBA nowadays, as highlight culture and living above the rim have steadily replaced fundamental skill and basketball basics. In the process, it has rewritten what we subconsciously value in the product, and there are arguments for both sides on whether this reality has been beneficial to the league's vitality. Either way, there is no denying that WNBA players continue to do what they do best: play the game the right way. There will always be conversations surrounding whether the rim should be lowered or dunking should be made easier for the overall product, but what Sally expertly explains is that the WNBA is thriving because it's showcasing the game in the right way. If it's not broken, don't fix it. The NBA is entertaining. It's hard to escape that fact. The social media views are off the charts, highlights go viral instantly, and people love seeing players on a heater each and every single night. But just because it's exciting doesn't mean the WNBA necessarily has to follow suit. The world wants the WNBA to be more like the NBA, but in doing so, they're also indirectly subduing everything good about the league already. The rise in popularity speaks for itself, suggesting that perhaps there isn't an issue with the product whatsoever. As we continue to see the likes of Caitlin Clark and Paige Buchers take the league by storm, and we welcome fresh talent on the global stage each year, the WNBA will prove that Sally is right, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with what they're doing.